let's look at how you can create project risks in Safran. Project risks can be created either by including a global risk. These act as a kind of template to save creating the risks multiple times. So let's take a global risk here, for example, contract negotiation delays. To include that as a project risk, we simply select it from the drop down and say we want to include it in the project. And immediately we have a new project risk based on our global risk template. The other way to create a project risk is simply to click on the new project risk icon. Then we can give it a name, a description. We have to give it a risk type. Now these are currently standard or calendar, so I'll explain those two options in a moment. A probability of existence and a colour, which is used for identification purposes when we come on to the reporting side. So here we've currently created a new standard risk. Now standard risks typically have a distribution associated with them and have an impact in terms of schedule and cost. So let me say that this particular new risk has an impact to my schedule. Now as soon as I select that, you can see I have a number of options I need to fill in. So I need to say what type of impact it's going to be, and the options are relative or absolute. So relative means that it will impact the activities that we come on to assign it to in a relative fashion based on the percentages I provide. So here I've said that when I assign it to a particular activity, the range of values is going to be between, the minimum is going to be 80% of the activity it's assigned to, and the maximum will go up to 150%. Now the other type is absolute. Now in this case I've changed this to absolute now, and you can see that the values that this will actually impact the activities it's assigned are fixed values, and in this case they range between 80 days and 150 days. Obviously all these values can be edited as you see fit. The other thing is the distribution. Of course, we support multiple distribution shapes. There's enough shapes here I think to cater for pretty much any requirement you may have. Now exactly the same impact rules and values apply to cost impact as well. So we'll just say this impacts the schedule at the moment.